Alright, loves, this is our math lesson for today. It is chapter 7, lesson 4. Yesterday we worked on picture graphs, but today we're going to dig a little bit deeper and we're going to read picture graphs. We're just going a little more in depth. Alright, down at the bottom you see a gentleman who probably went to the farmer's market and he bought some different vegetables. And so he used a picture graph to show. So if we look at the carrots, how many carrots did he buy? 4. Easy, right? How many peas? 1. And how many corn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people bought corn. So then it says, how many people altogether? So what we're going to do is we're going to add these together and write our answer here. So there's lots of ways we can do it. We can count on like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? We can count them each individually, or you can make this like a number equation and add 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 8 is 13. Okay, all right, let's flip that over. Our See and Show box always gives us a little bit more information about what we're learning. It says the pictures on a picture graph tell how many. So how many more people ride the bus than walk? So this one's kind of fun. We get to compare. So we want how many more ride the bus than walk. So remember, we're not worried about what the bikes are. We're comparing buses to walking. So I'm going to draw a line from bus to walk. Make buddies. Buddy. 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 Uh-oh. Does this have a buddy? Nope. No buddy. No buddy. So I'm going to circle these. So right here it shows 3 more people take the bus than walk. Okay, we just do little comparisons. All right, let's look at our graph. Use the graph to answer the questions. Favorite drink? Chocolate milk, orange juice, and grape juice. So they asked a bunch of people which one's your favorite drink, and they used pictures to represent their answers. How many people were surveyed in all? Remember, surveyed is a fancy word for just asked. How many people were asked in all? So we have to count all of these together. I'll give you a second to do that. I'm going to do it quietly in my head. Did you get 13? Me too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, what drink got the same number of votes as grape juice? So if grape juice has 3, which one has the same as 3? That's right, orange juice. So on the line, we're going to copy the words orange juice. Do more people like chocolate milk or orange juice? That's right, chocolate milk, because there's a lot more chocolate milks, right? So on the line, we write chocolate milk. And remember, if I ever go too fast, you just pause the video. Explain how you read picture graphs. So that's pretty easy, right? We just count how many, and we can compare them. All right, on my own, I know it says on my own, but sometimes the reading can be a little bit tricky, so I'm going to read it with you and we can do it together today. Use the graph to answer the questions. So they surveyed people to see what was their favorite fruit between strawberries, oranges, and apples. How many people chose strawberries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did more people choose oranges or apples? See, we have to compare oranges or apples. Which one is more? That's right, oranges. Okay, number 6. Did fewer people choose apples or strawberries? Remember, fewer means less. So fewer people, apples or strawberries. Which ones has fewer? Apples or strawberries? Good, apples. How many more people chose strawberries than oranges? I know the many more math words ring a bell in your brain, right? Many more gives us a clue that we can either make a subtraction sentence or we can compare, just like we did on, where'd it go? On this one where we compared buses to walkers. So now we're going to compare strawberries to oranges. Okay, so let's make our buddy lines. Buddy, 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 nobody, nobody. So we circle those. All right, how many more chose strawberries than oranges? 2 more. Okay, the other way, if you wanted to make a subtraction sentence, you would get the total strawberries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take away the oranges, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, 2. Okay, there's lots of ways. That's the cool thing about math. There's never one way to solve a problem. And that's why we teach you so many different strategies so you can pick which one works for you. All right, number 8. How many fewer, so this one was many more, this one's many fewer, people chose apples than oranges. So now we're going to compare the apples to the oranges. Okay, so ignore those lines up there. Let's connect apples to oranges. Buddy, nobody, nobody, nobody. How many fewer? 3. Good job. And again, we can also represent with a number sentence. We can do 4 oranges minus 1 apple equals 3. Same answer, right? Just a different way to get it. How many people were surveyed? Remember, that means how many people were asked. All right, so that's when we add all of these together. So this was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good job. 11 people were surveyed. Easy peasy. All right. Problem solving. DeMarcus is counting sports equipment. He counts 14 pieces of equipment in all. How many jump ropes does he count? Ooh, so if there's 14 altogether, that means this plus whatever this is plus this makes 14. Let's see how many bikes and balls we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9, but I have to add the jump ropes, and all together he has 14. So we got to find that missing number. So do you remember how we find missing numbers? That's right, we pull down the small number, count up to the big number. So I'm going to try and do this under the screen. Pull down the 9, count to 14. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 5, that's right. So he had 5 jump ropes. And I know some of my little artists may want to draw 5 little jump ropes in there. Almost looks like happy faces, huh? All right, hot problem. Remember, the hot stands for higher order thinking. So this is going to get your brain really thinking. Tara asks a question about the picture graph. The answer is the swings. What is the question? That's a good one. Which playground equipment is the favorite? Or which playground equipment had the most? Good job. So we can write that here, and you can write it on your paper. Which playground equipment? Long words, but we're good, huh? Remember, I go fast just so my hand can get out of your way. You can pause the video and get caught up. Which playground equipment is liked the most? And if it's a question, we want to end with a question mark. All right, friends, go ahead and finish writing that. You can pause the video to copy. And remember, your next page is always your homework assignment, where you're going to work on this on your own. You don't need to turn it in to me. I trust that you will be responsible and do your work. If you have questions, you can always message me. Good job.